Rebuilding the Colorado Buffaloes in College Football 26. This video is presented by the EA Creator Network, so a huge thank you to EA for letting me get early access to capture this footage. A few days ago, I went through the gauntlet that was rebuilding the Delaware Blue Hens. So today we're switching it up. Colorado's an awesome program. They're an 86 overall with the 3.5 stars, but they just lost their two biggest names to the NFL draft, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Sorry, Coach Prime, but I'm the new head coach in Colorado. I'm going to switch things up this time around and be a tactician. Boost your player ratings on game day. Head coach Doug Dimmadome is ready to bring Colorado to the national championship. Now, people do love to hate on Colorado, but I'm not going to lie. Before Coach Prime took over, this was an abysmal program. 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 4-2, 4-8, 1-11, 4-8, and then instantly a 9-4 season. I know they didn't make this huge playoff push or anything, but it is pretty cool what was done. Regardless, there's a new sheriff in town. Colorado also has a nasty roster. Best player on this team is Jordan Seaton. 92 overall, 5-star left tackle. He's also a sophomore. I don't know that I've ever had a 99 overall offensive lineman, but Jordan Seaton actually has a chance. Some big room for improvement in pass blocking, power, IQ, footwork, and quickness, but his run blocking is maxed out. Xavier Hill at right tackle. Dude, people are always clowning on Colorado's O-line. It's like our strongest point right now. And then dual threat quarterback Caden Salter, unbelievably good in this game. 88 overall, 90 speed, 92 excel, solid accuracies. This is honestly a dream quarterback to play with in the game. Unfortunately, he's a redshirt senior. So after this very first year, Xavier Hill and Caden Salter are out of here. One young guy I am super excited about on the defensive side of the ball is Noah King, a freshman free safety, 6'2", 78 overall. You rarely see a freshman safety with this high of an overall. Tons of room for improvement. He's already pretty fast. He still can upgrade this. I'd like to see him work on run support, though. His tackling 67, and that's not going to get the job done at the safety. A big point of emphasis for us is the wide receiver room. I anticipate having an amazing quarterback for all the years that we're rebuilding. Don't have the best wide receivers right now. There is a speed demon in the making, though. Cam McKell, speedster out of Georgia, 96 speed as a redshirt freshman. I kind of want to get this kid reps often and early. Not only that, but he can actually get faster. I'm going to let Cam McKell start at slot wide receiver right now. Let's kick this season off by nailing some top recruits. Ooh. Right out the gates, the very first guy. So Ralph Tanyan is technically an athlete, but his archetype is as a dual threat quarterback. Great speed and acceleration. His accuracies aren't great, but he's a gem 4-star, and his #1 school right now is Colorado. This should be a home run, 5-star talent. For the quarterback position, Trenton Allen, Mike linebacker, gem as well. Ooh. 4-star gem, Nick Soriano, thumper, Mike linebacker. I wouldn't mind my own Ray Lewis on Colorado. Matthew Biggers, bump and run corner. A lot of good 4-stars that we have a shot at. All right, we'll continue to monitor these guys' status. At the top of my list right now is Ralph Tanyan and Trenton Allen, the two gems. So the tactician skill tree for Doug Dimmadome. Tactician literally just upgrades the stats of your players. So for an 86 overall team that's already solid, we can already recruit pretty good players. This is actually a good choice. And since Colorado's always getting flack for that O-line, we're gonna start here. We're gonna boost pass block and impact block to our entire offensive line. First game of the season is a Georgia Tech at Colorado's beautiful campus. The Yellow Jackets are a 79 overall, so we should have this game in the bag. Probably shouldn't say that. Yellow Jackets at Buffaloes. I'm playing the moments, and our first moment is to go score a touchdown. Look at the stadium. So we do have Salter. He's a stud, but I've only got one season of him, and I don't know that we're gonna win the Natty right now. I'm certainly gonna give it a shot, but number 18? Yeah, that's who I'm looking at. Cam McKell, 96 speed as a freshman. Hopefully he can have 4 awesome years with Colorado, and a couple years from now, this could be my #1 guy. McKell's gonna kick this game off with about 50 yards, and he's really fighting. So in College Football 26, hitting up on the D-pad, you can make these subs on the fly. You can also see the overall year lineup, which I do like. Welch is at 83. We've got Williams, Miller, and McKell, who's only a 69 overall, but I'll keep getting the kid reps. Salter's got some wheels. But he doesn't have the balls to throw that, and I don't blame him. It's nice to have a good O-line this early on. After playing with Delaware, I forgot what that was like. Ooh. Blitz off the left side. Guess who? Guess who? Cam McKell. Oh my, this kid's gonna have such a bright future. I love finding a low depth chart, fast wide receiver, especially as a freshman. All right, we got Frenchie in the middle. Dreads flowing. That's a handoff, Georgia Tech. A monster hit. I'm going right back on Frenchie. 7-0, Georgia Tech with the RPO. Wow, I didn't expect them to hand that off. Jamal Haynes is having a good game, one of their best players for sure. 3rd and 2, do they hand it off one more time? Let me get that fun camera angle. What do you got, Byard? Kevin Byard's relative, maybe? Bang! 4th and inches. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, they're going for it. They got to be running it again. I got to get on Frenchie here. 4th and inches. Big stop early. It's a throw. I didn't expect that at all. Georgia Tech caught me sleeping, and they got a chance at a touchdown here. I'm on the safety, Finiseth. Look at that. Georgia Tech's going to easily march this one in. Nice touchdown. We do get a red zone alert. I love to see that. I'm going to miss Caden Salter. I'm really going to miss him. All right, we're going to take Hayden out of the backfield, who comes in with an early drop. Very interesting blitz there. We're definitely in field goal range. It wouldn't be a tough one, but you know I want this touchdown. Running back out the backfield. I don't think they can get him. Welch in for an easy one at home. It's week 1. We got to get a W here. All right. There's a little dump off and a huge hit. 2nd and 9. Another quick throw. You see that run. I knew you wanted to. Georgia Tech. Dude, 13 rushes, 101 yards. Jamal Haynes killing us right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They tried that RPO again, but this time we're too fast. Georgia Tech's going empty. Okay, I'm going to drop a lot into coverage here. He's just got to make a perfect read. We're on this. Oh, he's got infinite time. Frenchie. Dude, Georgia Tech's low-key having a field day with my defense right now. 14-14. Ooh, Caden Salter, a Heisman ability. Caden Salter with the Heisman ability. You see that light up? Remember, in college football 26, if a player gets hot and they have a platinum ability, the platinum ability becomes Heisman tier. One step up from platinum, and look who it is. Look who it is. This kid's gonna be a glitch. He's gonna be a glitch. Cam McKell, the fastest player on this roster. He may be a 69 overall now, but I want to see him as a senior 90 overall, multiple abilities. That's my goal. 21-14. First and goal for Georgia Tech. Dude, they are honestly moving the ball so effectively. Back in empty. Okay, last time in empty, I did all that coverage. This time, we're going with a big boy blitz. What do you got, Frenchie? Hey, good defense. 3rd and goal, gun doubles. We're just gonna run standard 4-man rush. He got Georgia Tech. No RPO. Nobody's home, and he throws the ball away. All right, we finally stopped. A beautiful week 1 for the Buffaloes. Pretty much handled Georgia Tech easily after a really well-battled first half. Colorado gets the dub at home, 35-17. It's a great start for our rebuild. Caden Salter, 20 for 24, 350, and 4 touchdowns. Okay, I went off with Cam McKell, but I didn't do that. 12 receptions, 256, and 2. Also, remember when he started the season at a 69 overall? He's already a 73. Granted, I think his overall looks higher in the game right now because he's hot. Like, it's showing the attribute boost. All I'm saying is it's a taste of what's to come. Like, who's the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week? Our next game is against the Blue Hens. We jumped into first on Ralph Tanyan. That's huge. We're second on Allen. Nebraska's really got him. We're first on Rambo, second on Pujati, 3rd on Salam. Gonna need to schedule some visits. We'll bring Allen in for the Wyoming game. Show him our program tradition. Definitely got to beat Wyoming. Guess I'm gonna go Coach Prestige. What I should be doing. Nick Soriano is gonna be super important, but no visits available yet. Trevor Shockey's coming through at Wyoming too. Coach Prestige, super important to him at an A+. We just gotta beat Wyoming. We beat Wyoming. That's gonna give us a good shot to get a lot of these guys. All right, we can schedule a visit for Soriano now after we dominated the Blue Hens. It's Wyoming. And he cares about Coach Prestige too. So Soriano's got an A+ Coach Prestige. Just got to beat Wyoming. All right, gentlemen, this is the big one. 1-2 Wyoming at 3-0 Colorado. 4-0. I want to see committed Soriano right now. Before we get to that though, I've got some serious tactician points. I don't know how, but Doug Dimmadome just got 50 in one game. Take a wide receiver boost, running back, quarterback, D-line, linebacker, DB, and then we'll double it right back. So we did lose Trenton Allen to Nebraska, but honestly, he's not even the best linebacker on my board. We lost Pujati to Texas. Tough. Soriano is the best linebacker on the 4-star, gem, thumper, and he really likes us right now. Okay, Trevor Shockey. He doesn't like us that much right now, but we have an excellent hard sell on this kid, so we got to go for it. Bang! Bang! This is by far the #1 guy I wanted outside of Ralph Tanyan, the dual threat quarterback. Nick Soriano, basically a 5-star middle linebacker. That is a huge grab for Colorado. On top of that, Greg Tootin, we get the 3-star D tackle. We take those. We're still the first school for Tanyan. Bingo, Tanyan. Yes! The future is bright in Colorado. Honestly, we're already kind of really good. Like this year, first year Colorado was actually nasty. With Caden Salter, the team's just loaded. But the future's bright. Tanyan and Soriano are going to make up the future. We also got Matthew Biggers. Nice, the 4-star corner. Recruiting's gone very well this first season. We unlocked Motivator as well. And we unlocked Recruiter. Doug Dimmadome, nice. Yeah, honestly, I'm just not used to rebuilding a team that's actually kind of decent. So this is nice, actually. I'm not pulling my hair out 5 years in. Your 2025 Heisman is Fernando Mendoza, Indiana, with 3,500 yards and 33 touchdowns. Colorado's got themselves a bowl game. We're ranked. I don't think we're going to go to the college football playoffs, but the Texas Bowl in week 1 against Ole Miss. Hello? Cam McKell, as a freshman, has set the Colorado single-season receiving yards record. The power of the slot wide receiver. Dude, he's not even like in the wide receiver depth chart. That's what's crazy. He's not wide receiver 1, 2, or 3. That's nuts. Seriously. We did lose our bowl game though, so we end the season 9-4. I'm gonna be honest, that's a really good first season. So at the end of this first season, we do have to say goodbye to Caden Salter. Caden Salter, 4,245 yards, 38-9. What a great season. Michael Welch had 606 yards and 14 touchdowns. A lot of touchdowns, actually. Receiving, dude, slot wide receiver is so busted. Especially, you know, Colorado's playbook is really good, but he had almost 100 receptions, 1,370, and 14 touchdowns. He's an All-American. He's probably first-team freshman All-American. He's already a 77 overall. He's a 77 overall. He hasn't even done his offseason training yet. Oh, he's gonna be so good. We're building from within. Defensively, Arden Walker had 8 sacks. DJ McKinney with 4 interceptions. Preston Hodge with 3. We do have another season of DJ McKinney, although brand exposure, we don't have his deal breaker, so he might be leaving in the portal here. I can see players leaving right now, though, so let's see how bad it is. Wow. Oh, my God. We're about to lead it. Gentlemen, something tells me the rebuild's about to start right now. Jordan Seaton wants to transfer. McKinney, transfer. Otis, Stottmeyer. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to try and persuade them all, but they're all extremely low. He's not staying. He's not staying. He's not. Oh, did it say he has been persuaded? I actually couldn't tell what that said. We might have kept Jaheim Otis. Xavier Hill went to the pro draft, projected to go in the 5th round. Caden Salter's projected to go in the 6th round. That's kind of crazy. A Colorado quarterback going in the 6th round. Arden Walker graduates, along with Tyrekus Davis, Preston Hodge. Yeah, roster took a gigantic hit, actually. 79 overall now. I do have a pretty awesome surprise for you, though. The brand new quarterback in Colorado, Connor Weigman. Yeah, there were some awesome additions to the transfer portal this year where you can actually land like these big guys. I didn't think we'd get him, but we did, and I wanted you to see him in his Colorado uniform. Connor Weigman, 88 overall. He's a senior now, but we're not going to take a huge step down from having Caden Salter. In fact, this might be a step up. He's got an absolute cannon, 82 speed, 86 excel. Only one season with him. And I think this is so perfect for this roster because of Ralph Tanyan. So Ralph Tanyan, elite dev trade on Ralph Tanyan. This was the 4-star gem quarterback we just recruited. He's going to get the red shirt this year. Coach prestige is important to him, so I got to have another good season. Hopefully he doesn't hit the transfer portal because he's not playing right now. But dude, I mean, this guy has like virtually untapped potential, elite development. Ralph Tanyan is unbelievably good. And in his senior year, this could be one of the best quarterbacks. Not to mention Nick Soriano, instant starter. He is out the gates better than our redshirt senior middle linebacker. Soriano's in the same boat as Tanyan, although his dev trait is not elite, it's star, which is still faster than impact. Soriano's got virtually untapped potential. He can, dude, he's already at 90. He's already at 83 speed, 90 XL. Ton of room to improve there. Cam McKell, unbelievable offseason for the kid. Cam McKell is an 86 overall. He got a lot better at all like the intangibles that he just didn't have before. 95 agility, change of direction, and jumping. His route running is actually capped like pretty low, so he can never become like this god tier route runner, but he can get faster and better hands. He has 95 spec and 96 speed. In fact, our entire wide receiver group progressed super well in this last offseason. Mosley, Draylon Miller, and Javon Tracy, we got studs. It's actually like really shocking how big of a hit we took, but the main reason is the offensive line. No Jordan Seaton and no Xavier at right tackle makes my offensive line definitely the weakest point on this whole team. It's pulling our overall down probably more than it should be. Because if you look at our skill positions, we've got incredible players. Simeon Price, Connor Weigman, Zach Atkins at an 82. Not to mention, I could unlock a new tree right now. I mean, recruiter is super good, and I probably should unlock that next, but I want to finish out tactician. Every single position is getting a massive attribute boost right now. I'm going to close all these out, and then we'll move into recruiter. It would be a crime not to use Connor Weigman. It's been a hot start to this 2026 season, and our first massive game, Big 12 matchup against Texas Tech. They're 15th in the nation, and we are 20th. I'm going to play the moments here. I'm happy we're at home, dude. Stadium pulse is strong. I'm going to rock the gray and black alternates, and the Red Raiders can go all white. Dude, those jerseys look so sick. I feel like Travis Hunter did so many iconic things in this jersey. Red Raiders. All right, big first quarter drive. They'll give me a moment for it. I love to see that. Dude, look at Connor Weigman. Dude, look at how good look at how well they progressed in that offseason. Tracy Miller. Wide receivers are really, really good. And then, of course, we still got Cam McKell at slot. I just kicked this game off with a shot. I'm going to kick this game off with a shot. Connor Weigman. Big heave. Well defended. All right, delayed blitz right there. I'm going to try and get around this edge. Can I hit that dig across? By a bit of crazy. Cam McKell. I need you right now, Cam. Oh, it's underthrown. Ooh. Cam McKell! Cam McKell with the 10-second showboat. That's got to be a penalty, ref. I've created a demon in Colorado. I've created a demon in Colorado. The kid is a sophomore. We got 13, Texas Tech. There's their first 7. All right, here's a third down alert. It's so crazy because he's really not one of my better wide receivers. Connor Weigman's hot. Go Tracy underneath. McKell to the end zone. McKell to the end zone is always a good call. Oh, that's a bad ball. I'm sorry, Connor. That's on me, brother. And it looks like Texas Tech might get something out of it, and I'm going to feel real bad. Where is Soriano? Where's Nick Soriano? Hey, Justin Bigby, huge sack right there. I'm not sure where Soriano is. He should be in right now. I might be in like a nickel formation where he's not in. Oh, wow. What a play. I sent the Texas Tech. It's 14-13 now. Yeah, I definitely have a substitution wrong in here somewhere because I'm not seeing my boy Soriano, and he's supposed to be in. I'll get that fixed as soon as I can, but right now they're checking down over the middle. That's a good stop. They're going to have to punt that football. Yo, Colorado, what are we doing? All right, go with the blitz. That's going to be a stop. Nice work. Soriano's too good to be out. They go read option. It's going nowhere. All right, see, now I got Soriano in the middle. Everything's right in the world now. Look who it is. The gem 5-star freshman, Soriano. And I'm trying to guard over the middle. This camera angle's awkward. 4th and goal from the inch-yard line, and they're kicking it. I'm shocked they're kicking this. Oh, Texas Tech! Texas Tech! Did you get your kicker straight off the soccer team? He just missed the high school PAT. That opened up this game for us big time. Okay, so a field goal would put us in the lead, but we don't necessarily need it. I just got to get this first. Weigman flushed. Ouch. Jeez, the pressure is crazy right now. We don't get the field goal either, dude. Nobody can kick today. I get another third down, though. Another opportunity. That's all it's about. Opportunities. There's a rub. We just ran an accidental pick play. Texas Tech defenders ran into each other. Weigman's having a really tough game here. 3 interceptions. One of them is totally my fault. The rest, not so much. Dude, Texas Tech. Cam McKell. Cam McKell broke his ankles. Cam McKell. Shifty. All right, 14-13. McKell's going to clear. He's too fast. I love this kid. One big stop, and she's all over. One big stop, and it's all over. 19-14. Where's he going? Colorado's getting loud out here. They go with a quick throw. 3rd and 5. I'm on Mitchell. I'm blitzing with Mitchell right now. Corner blitz off the edge. Play action. Oh my God, they actually ran it on 3rd and 5? Dude, that got me so good. I thought 100% certain that was play action. No way you run this. I refuse to believe you're running this. Speed option, Texas Tech. Absolute maniacs. 22-14, we hang on to the lead. Dude, we were the only points in the whole second half was 9 points out of Colorado. Honestly, another amazing season for Colorado. 10-4 this time. Having 2 amazing quarterbacks back-to-back seasons is so helpful. We haven't experienced that like true freshman 75 overall feeling yet. Here's your playoff bracket, by the way. We obviously didn't make it, but it was USC Pittsburgh. And Pat Narduzzi and Pittsburgh win 35-17, completing a 16-0 season on Pittsburgh. They added a college football history, which I love. I wanted this tab so bad last year. Connor Weigman threw most of his interceptions against good teams and then just dominated bad teams. He got an All-American award, 4,200 yards and 8 interceptions. Almost 1,000 yards out of Simeon Price. And Cam McKell got a little bit overshadowed this season. He was still a slot wide receiver. I think he was just better with Salter, or we had a better season passing. But Javon Tracy, 94 overall, had 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Also, like, honestly, Cam McKell had better competition this year. Like, our wide receiver room was just better. But still, I mean, he almost got 1,011 touchdowns touchdowns. He could certainly break some career records here. Matthew Biggers, the young corner, led our team in interceptions. The 2027 season is going to be the turning point for Colorado because there's a new regime in. We went from Shedeur Sanders to Salter to Connor Weigman, which is obviously incredible, but I don't want to be a team that just wins 10 games, doesn't make the playoffs, and just does that for 10 years. It's time to build. Ralph Tonyan, redshirt freshman year, 81 overall. Gotta be one of the highest redshirt freshmen I've ever personally recruited. He's got an absolute cannon. I guess all offseason he was just chucking bombs. His accuracies need work, but that's easy to upgrade. It doesn't cost a lot of skill points. He's already very quick, 88 speed and 92 excel. He can get downhill extender, option king, dot, mole resistance, great abilities. I love that archetype. It's senior year for Michael Welch, so that's really nice for our young quarterback. He's got some awesome halfback. I do have incredibly depressing news. Cam McKell transferred out of Colorado. I'm not gonna lie, I saw reset about 20 times trying to persuade him and finally gave up. I kind of felt like I was cheating anyway. I don't know if you guys know that, but you could save before players leaving, soft reset infinitely, even if the chance is extremely low, and try to persuade him. I did it one time for Arch Manning. It took like an hour and a half. Now, the good news, though, is Malachi Coleman. Malachi Coleman is in his senior year, and honestly, he's not what I was trying to build Cam McKell in. But this is college football now, boys. There's no loyalty in these streets. Regardless, Malachi Coleman's actually faster. 98 speed, 95 excel. He doesn't have the spec catch, or the catching that McKell had, but I think he's going to be an awesome weapon for our young quarterback. We've also got Ty Harding, Quanell Farrakhan, and Jeremiah McClellan. Offensive line is building. It was like a 75 overall before. I mean, outside of our center, we've got some pretty good options. 80 overall guards, 78 right tackle. So Malachi Coleman will be the starting slot wide receiver, and Soriano is correctly the starting Mike. 84 overall. He's gonna be so good. Ralph Tonyan and Nick Soriano were primed to take over Colorado. They had a spectacular season together, and that's when the worst thing possible happened. This is so whack. Ralph Tonyan got so good after a monster season, 9-0 in the Big 12, that he adapted a new deal breaker. His deal breaker before was C- coach prestige. Now it's A-. I have B+. I have an extremely low chance to persuade him, and guess what? Colorado prefers a signal caller middle linebacker. Nick Soriano is a thumper. If I had done my research before I recruited him, I would have known that. But after Soriano just put up a monster season, he wants out too. I put all my eggs in the basket of these excellent recruits, and neither of them even want to play for my team. The transfer portal gives, and the transfer portal takes. Also, yes, I'm aware I have Jordan Lewis, but every single Colorado rebuild is going to have Jordan Lewis. So I wanted to try something different. I mean, extremely low. What are the odds? I have no idea. I'm going to take my shot. He's not persuaded. Soriano has decided to stay? We got another season of Soriano. Not exactly the guy I wanted, but I will take it. Wow, that's way better than I thought this would go. Okay, we stopped the bleeding. We're able to pretty much close out the tactician tree. If we win 8 top 25 games, we unlock the rest of tactician, which is scheme guru. But we have like an incredible quarterback problem now. Look at my options. They're pitiful. This is going to be one of our worst seasons. Got to recruit a really good quarterback coming into this season. Dude, I had Ralph Tonyan. I thought I was on top of the world. I failed to consider that he was just gonna bounce. Now I've got a bunch of bummy seniors who've never seen the field. As a junior though, Soriano is our best player. That's how good this kid was. Soriano is literally the best player on this entire roster. 87 overall after offseason. Farrakhan's our next best, the wide receiver. Damon Speaks after him. Jeremiah McClellan, and Matthew Biggers. Wow, I never thought that would happen. After a few tough years of fumbling around without a quarterback, we finally found solid ground in 2031. That was not a fun 2 years. Although we're down to an 80 overall, I have our franchise quarterback. I just need this kid to stick around. Now, currently our best player is Everett Haas at 89 overall tight end, and our next best is Nick Silva, an East-West playmaking running back. He's only 5'9", but he's really fast. Maybe my favorite player right now, though, is 4-star Devontae Madison. He's got platinum tier balanced, platinum tier downhill, and then 50-50. That is a crazy combination. So he can dunk on you, and then he'll run through you like Derrick. It's like Derrick Henry at wide receiver. But the key is Ben Elway. He's a true freshman. Got really good stats. He's maxed out his throw power, which is a bummer because it's only 82, but his accuracy is uncapped. He can get faster, and he's already really fast, and he's dual threat, which I think dual threat has the best abilities because dot and mobile resistance are so important, and then extender is just busted. And we're headed into the season ranked in 19th in the nation. I have noticed a program like Colorado, even if, we're an 80 overall, which I don't think is anything spectacular, there is heavy program bias. But it's working in our favor right now because that's going to help us finally get to the college football playoffs. I don't particularly think that this is our season to make a run, but overall, I want to start Ben Elway's career on the right foot. One thing I've found really effective this year, too, is the seam beater right up the middle out of the tight end, and wow, I didn't announce or jinx myself for once. That was awesome. Creech, creech. Yes, sir. What a shot. Big TFL. RPO peak zone bubble. Oh, he goes back of the end zone, risking an interception. Missouri's going to take 3. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that angle route over the middle is going to be open. Tight window. Ben Elway simulated the blitz. I'm going check down to the running back. Nice looking spin. We got Madison in the backfield for Wildcat power. 4th and 1. Good push. That's got to be there. Wildcat jet sweep to the right, and Kafka. It's going to get down to the 1. 5 wide QB blast. Ben Elway, the true freshman, to end this game for Colorado. I really didn't need to do that. I could have just followed my blocks. Woodley floating over the middle. Oh, good catch. Broken tackle. Timeout, Missouri. Okay, I got the deep ones. A sack. Staying on 89. He checks low. Missouri with the checkdowns late is bothering me. 17-21, final play of the game, boys. 3 out to the right. He heaves it up. It's a good throw. Just swat, just swat, just swat. I've been on the losing end of that far too many times. Player of the game, guess who? Ben Elway, the freshman. That's the future at Colorado right now. Solid first season for Elway. 8-5 is nothing to write home about, but Santiago and Madison put up good stats. Freshman running back Steve Kafka put up 662 yards and 8 touchdowns, and 10.5 sacks out of Byron Robinson. I forgot to put Ben Elway as the starter. Even though he was the highest overall, they put the junior in to start. Elway's officially the starter as a redshirt freshman. Solid offseason for Elway as a redshirt sophomore. He's at 82 overall. His accuracy still needs some work, but he's almost maxed his quickness. No physical abilities yet. Really want to start getting him at least Dot. Dot is so good. Now we're talking. Number 17, Texas Tech against number 16, Colorado. The Big 12 Championship. Look at the flow. I'm a Silver Fox head coach. Not gonna lie, the craziest thing just happened. My power went out last night. I was just kicking off this game, but we're back. That's the beauty of being a YouTube viewer. A lot of options for Ben Elway, and hopefully Texas Tech on the goal line's looking really strong right now. I'm not done with the run, though. Oh, it's gonna be Kafka, not Pierce, but he's gonna get the touchdown. All right, 7-0. Now we gotta stop Texas Tech. It's third. Oh, this is a really big third down. They go zone fake jet? That's a bold 3rd and 5 call. Okay, nothing short, boys. Nothing short. I'm not letting him throw underneath for 2 yards. He's going to take off. And I'm on it, but I'm a little bit late. Come on now, boys. Come on now. Look at 91 Eagles. I'm using the D lineman. Oh, this is a big hit waiting to happen. You ever just get geared up for a big hit and then you just completely whiff your tackle? All right, here we go. Little zone coverage. Oh, what a route. All right, finally I get to talk about my running back. So 34, Deneen. I have 3 great running backs on this team, but Deneen has platinum tier safety valve, which means out of the backfield, even when he's contested, he makes so many catches, but pretty much anyone was going to make that one. Busted coverage on Texas Tech. Deneen's in for the touchdown. All things to say, if you get a dynasty running back with platinum tier safety valve, don't sleep on it. Because in my head, I'm like, well, I don't want my running back catching passes. That's not what he's there for. I don't want DBs catching them either. But we still got a 2-minute drill. I'm not too concerned. Elway's going to step up in this pocket. Good downfield blocks. Great downfield blocks. All right, Deneen's back in. And that's a perfect example of platinum tier safety valve. All right, we're going wise sail. I'm going to take a shot here if I get an opportunity. Man coverage on the tight end. Yes, sir. Payne. End zone! 2-minute drill successful. 17-21, and our next moment is in the 4th quarter. Up by 4. We can basically put this game away with a really clean drive here. I see Levrone in plus coverage, but they've got a safety over the top. Is that safety going to sink over to Levrone, or are they handing me a touchdown here? No, I don't need it, though. Look at Klaus. They were dotting Texas Tech up. This is going to be our bid to our first college football playoff game if we can win it right here. 17-21. Tight end's going to get open. Payne. Just make it easy. 2nd and goal. We're going to go counter Pierce. Texas Tech, a long drive, and they didn't have their timeouts. The Big 12 championship goes to the Buffaloes, securing our spot in the college football playoff. Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that this is the first round matchup that I want. We're taking on Tennessee. Yep, so we're in the first round, and the first round matchup is a home game. So we're at Neyland Stadium against Tennessee, and if we win, we take on Oregon. Then it's LSU, Texas, or SMU. Oh my God, look at how loud it is in Neyland. I can't see a thing. I have no idea what play I'm running. Okay, so it is a pass. Oh God. Now that I'm thinking about it, either being the higher seed or getting the bye into the second round is so important here. Because look at how difficult this first round is. I can't see any of my buttons. My first completion's a check down for -3 yards. It's a slow, arduous game in Tennessee. It is 3-3. 2-minute warning coming up. And dude, look at how fast this kid is. Oh, dude, that edge rusher covered so much ground. I think we gotta go for this. It's 4th and inches. I need a run play. I can't be trying to make a read right now. Neyland Stadium is so loud. And our best player, Pierce, has got to give us an inch. We find ourselves in the red zone now. I don't know what to run. I'm going RPO here. I'm going to hand this off to Deneen. Deneen is truly a pass catcher, though. I really shouldn't have him in that set. Lavrone! Martin Lavrone! I thought that was a streak. It was a curl. Jaquez Pierce, I need you so badly right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jaquez Pierce. Finally, we get a defensive moment. It is right on the 1. It's got to be a run. Run, commit, middle. I'm bringing the safety over. We got to blow this up, boys. Blow it up. Blow it up. We got bodies. Nasty run. All right, Tennessee comes out in deuce close. I haven't seen deuce close in a minute. Toe deep. I just got cooked. 3rd and 26, honestly, unless I've got a deep bomb, I might have a deep bomb. Morris, cut! 3rd and 26. Dude, I was literally just gonna say, we gotta check this down and kick a field goal. But we chuck up a beauty. Dude, I already know they can score so fast, so it's gotta be play action. Dude, if we get a sack, it changes everything. Tennessee's only got 2 timeouts. They'll have to burn 1. We can't get home. And I might be toast. Good. Let's play over the top. I'm not trying to get toasted by one of these star wide receivers. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it. The interception seals the deal. That's all she wrote for the first round of the college football playoffs. Elway gets player of the game. That was a very defensive game. That 4th quarter, everybody was scoring. But outside of that, there was a lot of points. That was the biggest play. This throw right here was unbelievable. 3rd and 26. Tennessee gives up a 50-yarder. That DB is not going to have a good time in film session. That's going to be a tough one to watch back. Playoff game winner. Is this our year? I really didn't think it was, but after that win in Neyland Stadium, I genuinely think it only gets easier because every single game from here on out is a neutral site, so we won't be dealing with monstrous stadium pulse. Although we've got a gauntlet ahead of us. The Rose Bowl against Oregon. Number 3 ranked Oregon Ducks. That is a straight raw 99 overall Oregon Ducks. 99 everything? I've never seen something like that. All right, 1st and 10. I get the opening drive. And there's Deneen. I wonder how many times we need a platinum safety valve counter. I think I've said that like 18 times already today, but let's go score against Oregon, yeah? Little seam beater? 3rd and 5, don't need much. Let's not reinvent the wheel here. Oh my goodness, I didn't invent anything. I'm gonna come out in RPO here. Ooh, bad read. So it's 14-16 in the 4th quarter, and I've got to hit a tough field goal to bring this thing back in range. I don't know how I feel about that. Money. Take it all back, dude. I get scared with the college kickers. 17-16. Oregon's got a 3rd and 4. This is a massive play here. Oh my goodness. Come on, Jones. Jones. Ooh, screamer! DeMarcus Eagles. 17-16. What do we got? Oh, dude. 3rd and 10. 17-16. If I can't convert this, we're putting the ball away. Kind of want to go to Lavrone. Oh, they got a safety. I'm going A. Priest! 3rd and 12. Up by 1 in the Rose Bowl. 3rd and 12. Oregon's got to go deep. Let's pick him off right now with Blackwell. Where's he want to go? Where's he want to go? I think they went for it and did not get it. 1st and 10. Guess who? It's Jaquez Pierce. Tennessee Volunteers go down. Oregon Ducks go down. Who's next? Tennessee, Oregon, LSU. At least they're only ranked 10 in the nation, so hopefully they're a little more on par with us. LSU's a 90 overall, but dude, I'm not looking at overalls anymore. All right, boys. I feel like, oh, I was just gonna say Martin LeBron hasn't touched the football in a minute, and he's down the sideline. This is such a sick Colorado team. Here we go, boys. Bunch out to the left. That low-key scares me. I hate bunch. CPU is so good in bunch. Exactly what I'm talking about, bro. They're so good in bunch. A few uneventful drives after that. It's 3rd and 4, 7-7. Okay, he's got a few short routes if he wants some. He gets sacked. All right, I want Jacquez Pierce with the football in his hands. Yes, sir. Somebody's getting ran through. Come on. Oh. Oh, busted coverage. Payne's wide open. LSU's got nobody. Defensive coordinator's getting reamed out on the sideline. And now my defense needs help. Oh, no, 14-14. They got to be running it. Blitz our linebackers and bring over Potato. Come on, Potato! I need you! Potato! That was a banger. I am well aware it's not pronounced potato, but you're well aware I can't pronounce that. Another run. Potato times 2! 3rd and goal, run commit middle. This might be, it's halfback dive or fullback dive. I don't think they'd QB sneak. Halfback dive. Yes, sir! I'm gonna drop Felix in coverage. DeMarcus Eagles, get home. DeMarcus Eagles, get home. Bodies! Oh no, but once again, I gotta make a stop again. 14-14. Angle route over the middle. That was a great find. I didn't think he'd throw that with my user so close. Deneen out the backfield, platinum safety valve. He will catch. It'll give me another A. Dude, if I could combine Greg Deneen's catching with Jacquez Pierce's open field running, I'd have the greatest running back of all time. Oh! Jacquez Pierce! Lays him out, but it's not enough for a first. This kid's the future. Come on, Pierce! Get me out on the edge with Pierce. Give me a one-on-one with anybody, and Pierce is getting this yard. Come on! That was really poor blocking. The fact that we couldn't get a yard there means we don't deserve to win this game. But if you're in the college football playoffs and you can't get 1 yard out of 2 plays, that's on you. We have to be able to run the ball in a scenario like that, and they go play action. These ballsy Tigers. There it is. There's the run. We knew it was coming. Great cut. Oh, my goodness. The vision. Dude. Oh, my goodness. LSU just tore us up. Stop it, man. Oh, my goodness. Colorado, 28-14. That was an excellent push. An excellent playoff push. And I meant what I said. This team is just getting started. Martin LeBron graduates. Jacquez Pierce transfer brand exposure. We're 9th in the nation headed into this season. Let's take a look at the roster. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Ben Elway, 88 overall, loyal to the program. He's not going anywhere, and he's so good. Maxed out actually almost everything outside of IQ and accuracy. There is a chance that he's going to declare for the draft because he's definitely one of the better quarterbacks in college football right now. And Steve Kafka. Steve Kafka had a huge offseason. 87 overall, 4-star running back. I gotta say, though, this is one of the slower running backs I've ever had. 82 speed is not, he's not Jacquez Pierce. He's just not. But he's actually pretty close. Head first, balance, sidekick, and strong grip. Nicholas Morris in his senior year is an 87 overall. Priest is an 83, and Klaus is an 82. We have less weapons, but a way better quarterback. We close out the season with a few ranked opponents. Texas Tech is in the middle of our schedule. I'm gonna bring us back to the playoffs, and we're taking another shot at this. At the end of the 2034 season, I just barely missed the playoffs. Dude, the Big 12's tough. We went 10-2 on the sim. I thought that would be enough, but 7-2 record isn't enough to compete with Oklahoma State and BYU, who played in the Big 12 championship, leaving us just out of the college football playoffs. Not making it last season may have been a blessing in disguise. Ben Elway has developed into the best quarterback I've ever had. 93 overall. He only has 1 upgrade left on accuracy. Dude's got insane stats. Cam Klaus has really come into his own as well. A 92 overall with platinum double dip. And Steve Kafka, in his senior year, finally got a little bit faster. 88 speed, 89 excel, head first balance, sidekick, and strong grip. 93, 93, 92, 91, and these first 3 are quarterback, wide receiver, halfback, my playmaker. I'm gonna be honest, we don't win here. It's gonna be a long, long rebuild. We went 12-0, gentlemen, and I think my favorite game is this game right here. TCU, Colorado, 39-37. Not only are we on the verge of going to the playoffs, I think we go no matter what because we're 6th in the nation, but we could go for a perfect season here. We just got to get past the Cowboys. Perfect season. Talk to me, Colorado. Talk to me, Colorado. 13-0. The Buffs. Big 12 champions back-to-back. Oh my goodness. Our first round matchups against Marshall. I'll take that. 12-1 Marshall against number 5 Colorado. Elway threw 50 touchdowns, 4,000 yards, and 6 interceptions. Kafka put up 1,616. Wolf and Priest both go over 1,000. Cam Klaus, interestingly, 885 and 11. I expected him to be our number 1 guy, but okay. We're at home? I figured I would have got a bye. I'm honestly a little confused, but I'm taking the shot. I'm taking the shot! Priest! All right, 3rd down alert. Do we go Priest again? Don't tell me Priest gives him another one. How about Cam Klaus? I'm going Cam. Ooh, I don't have time to go to anybody. 53-yard field goal. Do we got what it takes? Is he Bullocks? Ooh, bad accuracy. Oh, it might. It still goes. It still goes. All right, 1st and 10, backed up here. Way backed up. Steve Kafka, can you... Yikes. I'm just in the danger zone. I don't want to take a safety here. Blitz, leaves the slant, and Wolf, Raphael Wolf. Elway, platinum mobile resistance. Is that what I just saw light up? Big corner route, wide open. Hook's got yards. They're not manned up. If I can get this off. Kafka! Hey! Hey, Bullocks, you already drilled a big one, buddy. Can you do it again? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. 3rd and 1, big pickup. Yes. No. Get on your horse. Get on your horse. Needed that tackle. Yikes. 3rd and 1, I should be running that football anyway. Luckily, my mishap didn't matter. Colorado cleaned up the rest of that game, holding Marshall to 3 total points. 20-3. We're moving on. That will by far be our easiest matchup of the playoffs. So I'm happy to get out of it unscathed, but definitely not our best performance. Early in the 1st quarter. This might be one of the toughest games, dude. Notre Dame is always so difficult to play against. And I'm using a D tackle because I'm a fraud. Woo! Nobody's scored yet. Everybody's nervous out here. Priest is press covered. 3rd and 6. Priest. I might have overthrown it. 56-yard. Dude, our kicker's been actually crazy. 56-yarder? Why not? Oh, yikes. That's why not. It's got a lot of power. 4th and 3. Giant play here. Priest is press covered. 4th and 3. Come on. What do we got? I need a huge catch out of you. Got it. 1st and 10. Wide open man. Raphael Wolf. I should have expected Notre Dame would have great safeties. 1:07 to punch this thing in. I'm staying in this set, dude. They're really struggling to cover this. Kafka does not have safety valve. I'm gonna go inside. Oh, dude, that's some big D tackles. I don't know about this. I do know about this. That was a freebie. Dude, this is I expected lights out game. 7-7 in the 3rd quarter. Raphael Wolf, do it again. Raphael Wolf. That's been our guy today. Colorado gets 7. That's the good guys. 3rd and 5, 4th quarter. Huge play. All right, Michaels. Let's make a big one. The angle route over the middle, covered. Corner route, not covered, but it's overthrown. Oh, wait, we're not out of the woods yet. They're so good in bunch. All right, I'm on Clemens. What do you got, Notre Dame? What do you got? Good defense, but a better catch. 2nd and 6. I'm going to zone blitz here. I'm leaving the left side open, and I'm fine with that. Play action. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 13. That's not the scenario I'd like to be dropped in. It's manned up. Ebikidi, I need one more out of you, kid. Let's go! Colorado! Biggest conversion of the game right there, no question. Kafka out of the backfield, linebacker on him. Bends the corner. Smart throws, smart football. We win this game. Running back, Kafka. Look at that, nobody in the 2nd level? Give me a shove up front, boys. Kafka's got a giant lane. 1st and 10, 1:20. Notre Dame hasn't pulled a timeout yet. Kafka, left side, guess what? You're not going to stop it. I'm not going to change it. I almost didn't want that 1st down. Kafka's hot. Kafka's hot. Why not? I could have played the clock game there, but I'm happy to take my touchdown. And with 35 seconds left, 2 Notre Dame timeouts. They're letting the clock tick, and they're going for it. What do you got, Notre Dame? Oh, they got something all right. Buffaloes, hang on. Buffaloes hang on. Notre Dame couldn't do it. Look at Coach Freeman. Are you kidding me? I love to see this at the end of a rebuild. Ben Elway has set the Colorado single-season passing touchdowns record. And not only that, but we beat Notre Dame in the Cotton Bowl. That's what's important. And our next opponent is the University of Michigan. 8th ranked Michigan for the Rose Bowl. 90 overall Wolverines on deck. Opening drive versus the Wolverines. I'm throwing sketchy passes, but I'll take 8 yards. Let me see some press coverage. Dude, Cam Klaus has not got the reps yet. I need to get the ball to this kid. I deserve that. I just called out a wide receiver, soloed him out, read progressions, scheme, plays. No, just call out a wide receiver and throw the ball directly to him regardless of coverage. I'll tell you right now, I'm not losing the Wolverines, though. 4th and 2. Oh, look at this. Cam Klaus is actually in a favorable spot here. Cam Klaus, I said I'm getting you the football, kid. I said I'd do it. It's no wonder Klaus doesn't get a lot of reps. He's in such a tough spot on the field. 1st and goal, 6-man blitz. Somebody's open. Cam Klaus! All right, we're running the football. Backup running back Hakeem is in. 3rd and goal, smash mouth. That right there is the difference between this playoff run and last playoff run. Last playoff run, we could not get that single yard that we needed at the crucial moment. And right here against Michigan, we get exactly that. 17-14. Let's keep cooking. Cam Klaus. It's our best wide receiver. Of course, I got to get him involved. I should probably move Cam Klaus to my slot wide receiver so that he can get more reps. Dude, Michigan has no first down. They have a defensive touchdown, and that's it. Priest. Priest. Priest! We are firing on all cylinders. Open this game up with a stupid pass. Since then, money. Dude, moments given, moments take. Next time I take over the football, it's the 4th quarter. 26-21. 2nd and 1. Kafka's got the football. And that D-tackle just shucked me. Tell you what, Michigan probably has done a scouting report. I guarantee speed option wasn't on there. We haven't ran much of this all season, so why not bring it out right now? And that wasn't even the right read. I don't think we were getting that first anyway. I just didn't want to risk the turnover. Oh, this is such a big play. 4th and 5, what do we got? We got Kafka. I need you to get on the edge. Yes, sir! Hook. Got him. Tight end, safety net. Colorado leads by 3. 29-26, it's 3rd and 7. They'll settle for this field goal if we can stop them here. But we gotta stop them here, and I'm stuck on the... I don't know if they just meant to run a pick play there, but it was genius if they did. All right, this is the University of Michigan. They're running the football. I'm gonna get on Duval. Yeah, they're running the football. Beautiful tackles, boys. DeMarcus Eagles is all over it, too. I think they pass now. They do. Ooh, I'm on Whimper, but that's fine. They check quick. You ever get a sense of deja vu? 3rd and 7 once again with the game on the line. And Michigan, in Michigan fashion, is going to run the football. 4th and 1. That's the wrong call. Harbaugh would never. You're going to lose the game because of this. 4th and 1. Biggest kick of his life. Drills it. We just got to get in range. 29-29 in the Rose Bowl. Taking on the University of Michigan, and I know exactly what I'm going to. Never a doubt. Kafka underneath, right there. Money ball to Raphael Wolf. We're almost in range. We haven't used the timeout. Let's take it. Let's take 5, and let's call a timeout here. We want this kick down the middle. Down the middle kicks are the easiest by far. I'm running this to Hakeem, and there's a big gap on this left side. What is Michigan running? 18 seconds on the clock. All right, inside zone. Kafka! Whew, he's too good. I really didn't want to score that. I just gave them an opportunity. It's an incredibly narrow opportunity. I'm blitzing 6. I want pressure. I need him to get this ball out quick. Beautiful. I love that. 4 seconds, same thing. Let's not let him charge that arm up and get this down into the end zone. Let's get some pressure on. I'm on Blunt. Got to get it out quick. I love that. This is the best ball game. That's ball game. Let's go. Colorado hangs on in the Rose Bowl. 36-29. And finally, the Buffaloes are headed to the national championship. I get a rematch against the God Squad that is the Oregon Ducks in the national championship. And we both have an undefeated season on the line. We are 16-0. Oregon is 15-0. All the marbles right here, gentlemen. Let me give you a final look at Colorado's national championship roster. Keep in mind, again, this is a work in progress, so I don't think overalls are correctly updating, because just take a look at the team. Ben Elway is a 95 overall with extender, platinum dot, and mobile resistance. Steve Kafka's got a plethora of abilities. The north-south blocker is ready for the natty. Cam Klaus, double dip and takeoff. Tavita Cologne, grip breaker takedown. No wonder our kicker's a freak. He's got platinum tier deep range. Juan Bullocks. It's a great kicker name. Got Mo Ofadil, DeMarcus Priest, who's been an incredible at getting off a press. Russ Michaels, Rashard Wimper, Shakir Clinton, and honestly, the unsung hero, the 83 overall junior, Raphael Wolf, our slot wide receiver out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Let's do it, man. I finally get to see the gold. Colorado Buffaloes, 15 years into the future. And I gotta say, you know what really did it? You know what put us over the line? Is a loyal 5-year quarterback. I've tried for so many seasons to get someone to stick around, to believe in this program. And all these kids are hitting the portal, taking that NIL money, going to get that brand exposure, that playing time, that deal breaker. But Ben Elway, redshirting his freshman year, giving us 4 incredible years of Colorado football, multiple playoff wins, and finally, in his final game of college football, the national championship. Priest, Wolf, Klaus, and Hook. Steve Kafka in the backfield with Ben Elway, the first player to show me some loyalty. I love you, Elway. And guess what? Our favorite pass in the world, Steve Kafka. Whew, that's a statement pass. Breaking multiple tackles, 10 yards. You better not press cover, Priest. Many men have tried and many men have failed. 1st and 10. Delayed blitz. Cam Klaus in man coverage. What a ball. Klaus is up. Cam Klaus is up. Cam Klaus almost found a lane. You better not press on Priest. All right, Oregon did their scouting report. Interesting shift there. But Max and Hook. No, Ebikidi. Max and Hook? That's a Toledo free safety. I'm telling you guys, I just be making up names when we're 15 years and 10 hours deep. 1st and 10. Kafka on the sideline. They gotta learn. Somebody's gotta learn to stop doing that. Kafka, number 33. Defense needs my help now. I'll happily. Okay. Defense really needs my help on the one. Now, Oregon runs a lot of RPO, but this has got to be a. Oh, no. I was so worried about that. And he dove over me. I was so worried about that because I can't just commit everybody to the middle when they have that option. I'm not going to read this. This is a handoff. I'm not risking it. Oh, great blocks. And Hakeem! Daryl Hakeem. And after seeing a run like that and Oregon in a 3-down lineman set, we're running that right back. Kafka. Coach wants a stretch here. I actually kind of like it. They're loading up the middle. They're expecting another one up the middle. Ooh, I got to cut this up too. Hakeem gets stuffed. What have we talked about all season long? If you can't get a yard, you don't deserve to win. 3rd and goal. The Bruiser's back in, and we can get a yard. Defense needs my help. What do you know? Our best defensive player right now is Tavita Cologne. I gotta just let him go to work and hover the middle with Clemens. Another RPO. Dude, Oregon's offense is so disgustingly good, especially with that CPU, because the CPU always makes the correct read. Beaver takes the snap. That's a true handoff, and look at this. Nobody in the second level? Hold your blocks. Oh, I gotta slip around that guard. That's on me. I gotta make up for it right now with Ben Elway. Channel your father. And let's make a clutch play. Elway on the ground. Haven't seen a lot of that this season. I'm excited to get it here. Okay, we're going mesh. Elway outside the pocket once again. I will take this. He's off a little soft. Hakeem. Kafka takes the handoff. Got through! Ooh, platinum tier. Kafka's real hot. Platinum tier ability. What do I say? You don't press cover. Ooh. 2nd and 10. That stops the clock, though. Smart football. Kafka's going to clear. I love... Kafka out of the backfield. I think I need Raphael Wolf or Cam Klaus to give me something here. What do we got? Cam Klaus. Yes, sir. Right in the middle. We know that our kicker can hit this. Juan Bullocks is such a good kicker. Platinum tier deep leg. But on 3rd and 6, I don't want to settle. Oh, that dig's got to clear. Will it? Yes, sir. Priest with the football. Clock's winding. Oh, this is such a risky play call, but I'm going to go empty. If we throw the ball away, get intentional grounding, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I'm looking for a slant in the middle. If it's not there, I'm not taking anything. We're staring down Hook. 1st and goal. Blitz. Hook. Caught. Let's go. Risky business. When else are you going to be risky? If you're not willing to do that in the natty, you shouldn't be there. 21-14. Hook's got the angle. No, he doesn't. Damn. 48-yard field goal to take a 2-possession lead. Juan Bullocks with platinum deep range. And he's going to show it off right here. Platinum deep range. You do not understand how much easier it makes that kick. 3rd and 5. Throw that check down. Steps up! Fumble! Colorado! Tavita Cologne's got the football! Oh my goodness. He had it too. Look at Elway on the biggest play of his life. Oh, Priest, you might get open, won't you? Bad check down. Insane catch by Hakeem. Who's on Kafka? Linebacker, opposite side linebacker. Had the man assignment on Kafka. That's too easy. Oregon's tight up there now. This has got to be man coverage. It's not. But that's fine for us. They got deep drops right now. I am so glad that we have Juan Bullocks. Like, having an amazing kicker is so crucial right now. We churn this clock. We take our kick. Kafka, run through somebody. Run through 2. The Oregon Ducks are out of timeouts, but they're not out of clock yet. Steve Kafka, we need to keep this ball in the middle of the field for the easiest kick possible. But if you've got a lane, take it. Let's just go right up the middle here. Ooh, Kafka. Now we inside zone this back to the middle of the field. We are not taking this touchdown. Under no circumstances do we take this touchdown. It's over! But you know what? Bullocks has earned it. We're hitting this anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The ultimate show of disrespect to our unofficial rivals, the Oregon Ducks. The Colorado Buffaloes are national champions. What a beautiful, beautiful story for this team. The Buffaloes raising the Natty Trophy with head coach Doug Dimmadome. Raise that thing up, Doug. You earned it. I love the mascot getting us amped here for the national champion. Player of the game, guess who? The 5-year player, Ben Elway, redshirt senior. It could have been a lot of people. Hakeem had a great game. Steve Kafka had a great game. I love to see Hakeem stepping up too because Kafka had a lot of weight on his shoulders. Look at that shot. 17-27, gentlemen. Elway threw 26 for 34. Kafka had 37 on the ground. Elway had 36. And through the air, Raphael Wolf, Steve Kafka, Hakeem, we really spread the ball out. Everybody got a touch in the Natty. They'll have a nice picture to frame. Remember when I said our window would shut if we didn't win it here? Well, it's certainly a good thing we did. And in that final game, Raphael Wolf sets the Colorado single-season receptions record. 6 receptions in the Natty. And Ben Elway is gonna, every game he plays now since he holds the record. Now is his final game of college football. Can we take a look at this trophy room? Because it's gotta be stacked. The best trophy of all, the national championship trophy, our 27-17 win over Oregon. Our 36-29 win over Michigan for the Rose Bowl, the Cotton Bowl. We got the Broyles Award, the Bear Bryant Award, and the Big 12 Championship. What a season. Centennial Cup, Rose Bowl. There's a lot of bowls in here. The Rate Bowl, the Broyles Award, Returner of the Year. I didn't even notice that we got a Returner of the Year. Centennial, Pop-Tarts, Texas Bowl, Big 12 Chip, and another. We got multiple Pop-Tarts bowls, and that's really what it's all about. It is so crazy to see Ben Elway etched his mark in Big 12 history. And Big 12 career records, Ben Elway, 16,786 passing. Ben Elway also has passing touchdowns, 12. As for Colorado records, Ben Elway finds himself in here along with DeMarcus Priest, and we're sending a couple guys off to the league. Cam Klaus projected in the 4th round, Ben Elway, 2nd round quarterback, and Steve Kafka to the 4th round. Doug Dimmadome is retiring from college football after winning the national championship. This was an amazing rebuild, gentlemen. I hope you guys loved it. I had such a blast, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!